Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Showing good feet. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Busquets. Good, strong midfield running here. Vitinha. Roberto Baggio. It's Hasebe. Hasebe. Valencia appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Stojkovic. Look at the space here. And he's managed to get free. Brahim getting up there. He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Busquets. Cannavaro. Valencia yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Stojkovic. Tries to pass it through. Brahim Diaz. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's a throw. And here's Stojkovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Lovely feet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to get it away. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta getting forward. Looking to play him in. And this is Roberto Baggio. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's nice. Baggio is onto this. Rijkaard. It's Bellingham. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Vitinha. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Bellingham. And here's Stojkovic. That's a cute ball. And a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Spain! The first significant strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Valencia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Zanetti. Howson. And back to the goalkeeper. David De Gea, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Brahim Diaz, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hasebe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Hasebe. Rijkaard. Oh, that's delightful. Now that looks a decent ball. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Valencia currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24.
We're on the move again.
18. Iniesta.
Valencia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Always onto this. Picks out decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Cannavaro.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Stojkovic plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Brahim Diaz has it in a wide position. corner. It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Oh, nice touch. Shot could be on. And it's Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kvaratskhelia being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Messi is behind this one, looking here to alter the direction of the game. Real chance! And that's a good finish. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's not going to get any further than that. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Valencia still have the cards to affect this game. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. David De Gea. Akanji. Brahim Diaz. Can he get on the end of this? Stojkovic. This is a promising build-up. Great ball, and he's in here!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cannavaro. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Busquets. And it's Hasebe. Looking for the run. Chance, surely! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Valencia really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to...
Shot a goal! Goal! Spain! And they get themselves in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Spain leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Howson.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Azar. And he's in on goal! And they've got rid. Pedri. Played out to the left flank. And there goes the final whistle. Valencia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Valencia just...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Kvaratskhelia. Seedorf producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's managed to get free, delivered in. Garcia deals with that nice and simple. Hasebe. And it's Baggio. Baggio running with intent. Ferdinand goes sliding in. Baggio was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he's managed to gift it back. Rijkaard. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Oh, that's fabulous. Pull it. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Iniesta. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Seedorf, never out of the action for very long.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Mbappe. He's been slipped through. And that was nowhere near his best. Good running, strong and purposeful. He has found the way through. Roberto Baggio. It's a sweeping cross. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Pedri. In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. Pedri. Iniesta. Van Dijk makes the interception. Seedorf. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Baggio. Foot in. Bergomi. That's a good run down the left. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. It's a throw-in.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Bergomi. Mbappe! And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Hullet. And he's worked it through. Pedri! Off the post! And he should have made them pay.
Wonderful play, though, the way the players moved the ball, how they created that opportunity as a team.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Pedri scooting forward. That's good play. Delivered low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Salah. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Messi.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Cambio de jugadores.
Busquets. Valencia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That's Rijkaard. Hasebe. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Hullet. Pass is just off target.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Showing great feet there. Pedri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Good. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he was quick to react. This ended up in no man's land. That's been cut out, well played. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mohamed Salah. Ibrahimovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's found space here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nice control. He's picked his way through. Valverde, the man that is tenacity personified. Rijkaard. Now it's Pedri.
Valencia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Del Piero. Cannavaro makes a move down the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Now it's Ibrahimovic. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. It's a threatening ball. It's Asa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deftly away.
Valencia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Valverde. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. Azar. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Van Dijk. Bergomi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.